everybody? It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Burna Boy.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Afana.
Good morning, my brother.
Thank you. How you doing?
You got the album African Giant coming out Friday.
Yes.
What's the significance of that title?
I mean, it's just to highlight the power and the pride of the African man and African in general. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just like kind of shining, putting the spotlight on something that the spotlight hasn't really been on.
Really? You don't think the spotlight's been on Africa?
I mean, recently,
they've been stealing from the continent for years.
Yeah, but yeah, that's not exactly a spotlight, is it?
Yeah.
It's almost like you don't know what something is until you're right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. You didn't expect it like this.
It's not like I didn't expect it like this. I always knew like what artists go through and all these type of things. But for me, I just never like, I don't know, it's like you want some parts of it and then you don't want some parts of it.
Yeah, you get in the middle of it and realize how fake this
shit is.
Yeah.
It's almost like how like you look forward to something. Like, okay, like for example, like me coming to America for the first time, right? It's like I didn't know what America was like. Like all I knew about America was what I seen on TV.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what you see, because like you know,
I see Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I see,
Trevor Noah told me the same thing.
Where is he from? He's from Africa. Yeah, this is what we see.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it almost gets to a point where we kind of idolize the American thing. Mm-hmm. You understand? So it's almost like we expect so much. Right.
And then you come here
and then we come here and it's almost like, wow.
You see a rat in the sewer,
it's no different. It's no different from where I'm coming from. It's just that now you people talk different and
it's more white people.
And it's more, it's really almost no difference.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I love Africa. When you touch down in South Africa or someplace, all the billboards got black people on them. It's just like the opposite.
Yeah,
like,
and it's the same thing here. The same goes here. Here they will probably tell you that in the classrooms in Africa, lions will walk past.
Yes.
Or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And then when you go, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then when you go to Africa, you see that it looks almost like where you're coming from. Do you understand? So I mean,
they show us the images.
It's all programming.
They show us the images of poor kids with flies on their face and the rib
exactly.
cage. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you go to Africa and you walking around a mall. You're like, damn, I'm in a mall.
Mm-hmm.
It's programming.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about like black people like globally becoming more accepting of their African roots? Because that's one of the reasons I think they're accepting the music more. Because I think ever since Black Panther, everybody wanted to get closer to Africa, even though they knew Wakanda was fictional, but they wanted to see where they really was from in Africa.
Is that a fact?
I think so.
I don't think.
I don't think so. I think the last couple of years, I think people have been traveling more and more to Africa.
You don't think Black Panther had anything to do with it?
No, that's a fact.
I think people have been traveling and seeing it more. Like even myself, I go to Africa 3 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Before
But
where'd you go in Africa?
I'm talking about the average everyday person.
I DJ'd in South Africa, Nigeria. I DJ'd in Durban. I DJ'd in so many different places. We go about 2-3 times.
Now, what you're saying is actually a fact, but what you're saying is a fact too. But maybe you're not saying it right.
Talk to me.
The truth, what the Black Panther thing did is it kind of, because you know how there's been Spider-Man and Superman and blah 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 and all of that, and they've all been white.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Or even if they're not, they don't represent the average. Do you understand? The average kid from
doesn't
the Bronx,
look like you.
Do you understand? Can't look at that and see himself. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So with the Black Panther thing, it almost kind of gave us a sense of our superhero. Do you understand? Like I don't know how to put it. It's like it kind of made it like a. How do I?
For me, it was like black people are more than just whatever depiction they put of us all the time. Usually it's the drug dealer or the thug or the gangster or the criminal, you know what I'm saying, or the rapper.
Yeah.
But now you got an African king.
Exactly. So it's like it just kind of shows you that in a different light. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I think with a lot of Africans, when you go down there before, when I used to DJ, it was all about American music. I would play American music and they would rock all night long. Even in different areas. But now when I go down,
It's more regional.
when I go down there, no, it's like, yeah, the American music rock, but if you ain't got that African music, it's gonna be a light night for you, and you can feel the vibe and you feel the energy. That's like the first time I heard of you, or the first time I heard of DeVito, or the first time I heard a lot of these artists. I'm there and I'm rocking my set, and I think I kill it. And then the DJ come behind me and he's playing vibes, and you seeing people dance, and you like, I want to know what that is, and that's how a lot of us bring the music back.
You go to the club and you might not even understand but you like, this is
You see the vibe.
Yeah, just the way it feels.
And they party, they have a good time in Africa. Every time I go to Africa, they have a great time. They party, they dance, they drink. It's just a good culture.
And the other thing with Black Panther too, if you notice when it came out, everybody was going there wearing their African garb, right? So that right there alone gives you a different sense of pride. So even though we know Wakanda's a fictional nation, you still want to know about the country of Africa.
Yeah.